Yeah, hi, hello everyone. In the previous section, we discussed about how to create the Salesforce. That is, we discussed. So, in this video, we are going to discuss to the overview of the Salesforce.com. So, sales process that is. So here, once you log into the application, it will be up here. So here we have to go to the here. We have to the app launcher place. This is here. We have to the click on to the view. So here you have to observe this is the marketing, sales and service. By default also Salesforce also provided by the this CRM functionality. So most of the scenarios we are using the sales cloud, that is the sales process. So here we click onto the sales process. So this is the main page. So here by default Salesforce given to this view. Once we are create a new org, it will appear to the like this. These are all we call the tabs. Tabs nothing but we can able to access the data purpose. So like leads, campaigns, like this information we need to capture purpose. Accounts nothing but the customers here. So this is the our app name, sales app. This is the Salesforce logo. And here this is the few, this is our profile. We can log out, we can check it to the here, log out to the here. And here we have the global search. We can search it by the any record. So like here we have to the global search, just like we have the existing records by default. Some sample records provided by the Salesforce to us. We can search to the with the all the objects. So we can able to search by the records. This is okay. So this is the mainly sales process. Here we have to start with the sales process is the campaigns, leads. Then after we have to generate by the customers, each customer have the multiple contacts information. Then we have the reports and dashboards. So if you go to the this we have the some any existing customers by default, they can provide it to us. So some sample data they have the provided to us the sample data like this. Okay, if you go to the any particular record, in detail information we have seen. So while the in detail, we can discuss to the next section. That is, this is just to overview we are giving to the here. In detail, we have to check it to the here. Okay. So like this information, we have the appear to the here. If you go to the any other object also, if you go to the leads, all are the places they can provided by the some sample data to us. So all leads, if you open the any one of the lead, these are all the records data. So it is stored into the cloud based. So directly we can access to this one just to enter by the username and password. That's it enough. Okay. So justly simply to say in this, this is the overall of the sales process. Like these are all the objects. Each object we need to capture to the tabs wise. Okay. So if you want to customize, just I'm showing to the customize in detail. We can discuss in the coming sections. Okay. Just I'm giving to the overview. Just to click on the here gear symbol, click onto the setup. Up to now, what we have seen, these are all the by default Salesforce provided to us. By default, Salesforce provided to us. These are all the object regularly commonly used features they are provided to us. As per the requirement, if we want to create by our own objects also, we can create. We can customize the application. Come to the here in the setup now, side will be the up here. So here click onto the object. If you want to create by the new object, click onto the here create, click onto the create, click on to the object. Okay. So once again, click on to the gear symbol, click on setup. Once it will open to the here, click on to the object manager, click on to the create, click on to the custom object. So once we click on to the here, we can give it to the our object name. So here, for example, we need to capture by the so sales reps details. So this is the singular, this is the plural. We can given by the example. This is the object name. This is the unique name. This is the label. This is the unique name. So that is the API. API nothing but the application programming interface. So application programming interface. So what is the difference between the label and API? Label and API. So for example, we purchase the one mobile. So that mobile name is called iPhone Pro. Name is the iPhone Pro. That is the label. So you are also using the iPhone. I am also using the iPhone. That is the label. So when you get the problem, how to identify who's this phones? It is yours or it's mine. How to identify? Each mobile have the separate IME number. Each mobile have the separate IME number, right? We can track it to the based on that. It is the separate devices. Each device have the separate IME number. That is the unique. That is the unique. Simply to say understanding purpose, everyone using the Geo SIM. That is the label. Each SIM has the separate IME number, right? Or each mobile number is the unique. Then only we can exactly connecting to that particular person, right? So same like we have to get the data from the database. We have to get the data from the database. We have to use to the APIs exactly connecting to the that particular system only, that particular table only. We can get it to the data. So simply right, we are log into the Gmail application, Facebook. Why they are giving to the username unique? Exactly connecting to that particular user only, that person only. That's why. So that is the difference between label and object API name. API names is the unique, label is okay, duplicate will be the allowed. Okay, so now come to the here, we have to change by the record name. So last name. Any record, if you open by default, it is appear to the their naming. For example, if you are open to the account, click on new. See here, it is appear na, by default. One field will come. That is the object name. If you want to, you can rename that is. So here I am renaming to the last name. So if you want to run the reports, this object we can enable to this. We can track the activities like we have to store the any documents for these customers. We can store by the activities. Okay, now come to the back. So here we have to the launch the tab. So like this, if you want to access the tab now, you have to take it by this one, launch new tab, click on save. It is redirecting to the tab style, different types of the tab styles here appear na, different types of the tab styles. We can select the any one. There is no any restriction. Choose by the any tab style. Any tab style you can choose. So here people, once again. So click on next. These are all the profiles. We have the separate topic we can discuss at that time. Click on next. So here we have to click on save. So now come to the here, refresh the page here. So here we are giving to the one more time we can refresh. It will not appear. See here now it is appear sales rep details. So click on new. We are rename on the last name that is appear to the here last name. Last name will be the appear here. Sales rep details object last name is this is. So like this we are creating the objects for the as per the business requirement. Already we have the standard objects, but as per the requirement we can create to the our own objects, our own objects. So like this we can create to the this is the object creation. First we have created last name, this is we renamed the standard field. Like this we have to create by the rest of the fields as well. Same like we can create the rest of the fields. So that is the we can discuss to the in the next video. So this is just to overview and how to create the objects that is we have discussed. This is just for the demo purpose I am showcase now. So we can in detail how to develop the real-time project step by step. We can discuss to the in the next sections when we start to the real-time sections, right? Then we can discuss on to the step by step on that how to create the each and every object, field, data types that is we have to discuss. Okay, thank you guys.